I think I'm going to take 2 before I start this video. Because I just heard a noise I haven't heard since I was 17 years old. I didn't even know this noise still circulated within the male population. And whoever is teaching this noise to one another, please cut it out. Because it's horrible. And it doesn't make it better if you do it twice. And what the fuck is that? That's not my name. That's not a clothing line. I'm not wearing that on my back, my butt, my nothing. What is that? It sounds like fast pee to me. That's all it sounds like. Like a quick pee on fast forward. Seriously? First of all, you put on your running shoes. You do a little dash to get a little closer so you're not yelling from afar, which is also unacceptable too. No. If your mama, if your daddy wasn't around, she didn't have the time, your mother didn't have the time, a sister hasn't told you, and you must not have any good female friends in your life. That's not a noise you make either. Once you've gotten a little close to her, or you can say, excuse me, ma'am, miss, beautiful, that catch my attention, then I'm going to stop, or she should stop, and see if you're fussing at her. Now, if you miss it, that's fine, but you did your job and did it right. Or somebody might let her know he's talking to you. Maybe her blinders on. Maybe she got an earpiece on. You can't see, whatever. Maybe she just ain't thinking about it that day, or her head somewhere else. Oh, well, you just missed the opportunity. I wasn't for you. Let it go. But once you get her attention and you walk up to her, what I want you to say next is, excuse me, if you're not busy or if you're not in a rush, I thought you were very, very beautiful. She may tell you, yeah, I'm kind of in a rush, because she sized you up already. She already figured out she ain't talking to you. So if she say, yes, I am in a rush, she's in a rush. Just let it go. It's okay. Okay? I think you're very beautiful. I think you're very attractive. One or the other. Just pick one or the other. I don't want to hold you up, but if you would allow me to, and you're not seeing anyone, you're not taken, you're not spoken for, one of those, I would love to have your number and give you a call. Now, at this point, she's going to do one of 3 things. Going to whip out her phone and say, whip out your phone. She's going to say, here's my card, I got to go. Or she's going to say, you're not my type. And she says, you're not my type in a very interesting way. And this is what you're not my type in female terms sounds like. I'm seeing somebody. I'm engaged. I'm in a relationship. I have a boyfriend. If you get that, just deal with it. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. We just look at you and we know automatically whether or not we want to give you our number. And we know within a second if we want to do you. So if we just hit you with it, you're not my type, and in women's terms of, I have a man, just accept it. Say, okay, I understand, he's a lucky man, and walk away. Don't come back with the whole, I don't care. We do what we wouldn't have told you. All means, fellas, I'm all for you. Call her up. Make sure she's not crazy. You don't have to offer up a date that fast. Talk to her, get to know her. She's going to say, are you going to take me out or not? Red flag. She might be digging. But you can let her know, you know what, I just want to get to know you first. My time is precious as well as yours, and I'm not looking to waste anybody's time. Now, if you don't care who you're going out with, screw it. Just pick a date, go out with her, spend your time with her, have fun. But if you're really looking for something more, and that's what these videos are going to be about, take the time, talk to her, ask her, what's your religion? How many kids do you have? Do you have a man stashed somewhere that I need to know about? These are important things. You want to know the important things. Do you have a job? You don't have to ask her what she does. Well, how long have you been on the job? Now, there's certain jobs that you do want to ask. Certain jobs you want to ask because there's certain jobs that you know you can't handle if she does. She's a prostitute. Maybe that's not okay with you. You want to find that out. If she dances, maybe that's not okay with you. If she is in the entertainment business, if she's never home, maybe that's not okay with you. If she travels a lot, maybe that's not okay with you. There's so many things that you should know about you by now. So ask these questions. Does she have 80 kids by 100 baby daddies? Is she going on Maury for the last 10 years to try to find out who's her baby daddy because they ain't found them yet? Find these things out. Okay? Does she have a car? Can she meet you somewhere for the first date? Maybe you don't want to go to her house. So ask all these questions. See if she's worth your dinner money. Then we're going to fast forward to the date. If she allows you to pick her up, go to her house. Be on time. If you're running a little late, give a courtesy call. I'm talking about a little bit late. Not so much that she wish she'd never tell you yes and you need to reschedule. You know your day's going to run longer, you got something to do, you shouldn't have planned the date on that day anyway. Do not waste her time. Either you have time or you don't have time. If you don't have time or you don't have enough time, it's not the day for a date. All right? Now, once you get there, you're waiting for her to come to your car, or maybe she's going to get in hers, you're going to follow each other. Whatever car door she walks to, you need to open it for her. Now, let me explain this because some dudes have an attitude. The opening of the car door is a protection thing. She is supposed to be a precious creature, which we are. If you have any views on women, that should be what we are. You are to protect her. So you are making sure she is entered into that car safe. So if anything occurs, it occurs to you. It does not occur to her. You are to protect her. You are a protector. That is how God made you. That is what you need to be. You make sure she is safely in that vehicle. When she gets out, you let her know be there to open your car door and walk you either to the door of the restaurant, to the door of the theater, to the door of your home once you get back home. But you are to open that door, as well as every other door you walk into. Get on the good foot, hop in front of her a little bit, and open the door. It's called being a gentleman. It's called chivalry, and half of you fools don't know anything about it. And I'm so sorry your parents did not teach you. But please believe it. There are some women that still appreciate it. And there are more women that don't know what to do with it. But a real woman will give you props for doing it. It's called being a gentleman. Now, when you get home that night, you can watch her walk to her front door, or you can walk her to her door. Ask her what she prefers. But make sure you have your butt outside of that door. Now, I remember going to Chicago in the winter, and my man was right there to open the door because the ice was slippery, and he walked me to the doors. Now, he did it on a regular basis, but please understand and believe that that particular time, it was even more important because there was an element to protect me against the ice. And I did slip. I didn't slip and fall, but I slipped, and he caught me, and that's your job. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, you get to wherever you're going. You ask her, what does she like? Engage her in conversation. Try to make her laugh. Pay for the bill. Check your account before you go, I have card declined. That is not okay. You do not get a second date if your card is declined. I'm sorry. It is embarrassing. It makes us worry and wonder. You should have had that checked out before you went somewhere, all right? Not a good look at all. If she's not worth your money, you shouldn't be out with her. Got me? That's the balance. The ladies, you always take emergency money with you, period. Get her home, walk her to the door. You do not hug her. You do not kiss her. You do not kiss her on the cheek unless she engages you. And if she asks you why later, you let her know, I didn't want to step into your territory too soon. I know. Or you have that discussion. Do you hug? Do you kiss on the first date? Do you whatever. You figure that out, but you don't do it if you haven't had the discussion, all right? Send her a text. I had a great time with you. Have a good night. Sleep well. I will talk to you tomorrow. And I will also say this. Let me backtrack. Between the time you get her number and the time you are to call, it shouldn't take you 3 days to place a call, you fools. That lets me know you're uninterested, and it was just a game to you to see if you can get my number. If you're interested, pick up the phone within 24 hours before the sun goes down the next day, or at least before 9 o'clock, because some places it's dark around 6, especially this time of year, which is the fall. Okay? It shouldn't be 3 and 4 days before you picked up the phone. You're not that busy. Clearly, that just makes me feel like it's not that serious to you. Then in that case, I want to know why you waste my time and get my number anyway. Who taught you these silly things? Anyway. Fellas, I'm going to leave it at that. Now, ladies, I'm coming after you next, so be ready.